Hey, hey. Hi, you guys. Jean and Heather, Francesca, I think. Do I get you mixed up with Laura, Mystic Road? Anyway, I'm so glad to see you all. I hope you're having a good day. How was your morning? Sassy. I haven't had a chance to reply to your email. I literally woke up to that and it made my day. You are so sweet and you're so welcome here. And I want you guys to know Heather, you're a member. You guys that aren't members, maybe you can do it next month, but we will have our Zoom on this Sunday. I haven't set the link up yet, Heather, but you'll see it in my community post. So we'll be hanging out Sunday at 1 for a couple hours, just chatting, having a little powwow on Zoom. Hi, what's a lovely day? Kathy is here. Hey, you guys. I'm so glad you're here. Now I did promise that I would go first with Heather. So I think what I want to do with you, Heather, and anybody that has a question, I want you guys. Ed is here.
I think that's
Ed,
Ed.
that's awesome. Chano, hold on a second. We have a dog interruption. Oh dear. Hold on one second, you guys. Let me have Peggy say hi to you all. Oh, good. He laid down. Oh, good boy. We'll let Peggy say hi anyway. Hi, Peggy. She's the wizard behind the curtain. Go back behind the curtain. Okay, bye. I was just, Chano, you're welcome in here. Just don't eat the cat food, okay, dude? Okay. All right, we've agreed. Ed, I've missed you so much. If you can hear me, so nice to see you or your
I
name.
believe that's Ed.
Ah, okay. So Heather, I I want to know your question. You don't have to tell me your question, but can we narrow down your question to a yes or no so that I can do my this geomantic coin reading for you? It's very ancient. Many of you haven't seen it. I did work it out with, oh, okay. Gotcha. I uh I miss Ed. I don't know where he is. Let's manifest Ed into the chat. And in the meantime, Michael Malloy will pop in. I just know. He hasn't been here either. Okay, okay, we can. So, Heather, what I need you to do is really, and everybody welcome in too. I want you all to kind of get in the zone. If you're working, having lunch, driving the car, I get it. But if you're somewhere where you can kind of just connect with me, you can see how I do this with Heather, and maybe you'll want something similar. But I also am here to do numerology and cards for you guys. So, all right, back to Heather. Think of your question. If you'd like to put your question in the chat, um, even better, but you don't have to. Let me turn you guys on there. I do want you to think of your question. If you're going to put it in the chat, let me know. If not, just Heather put um, yeah, you guys hit like and subscribe. Help me get to 7,000. It's only, what am I asking? It's like 300 people. If you tell 10 people and they tell 10 people and they tell 10 people, we could do it. Yeah, yeah, dear. Hi, you're here. Yay. So lovely to have you. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so Heather, either put your put this intent. This is gonna, I want you to really be mindful about this question. Narrow it down. Yadira, it's so nice to have you here. Heather, narrow it down to the strongest yes or no. And it could be neutral, okay, the outcome. But we're looking for a yes or no for you. So, oh, Mystic, you'll go next. Start it. That is so sweet. I appreciate it. I will work on that for you, okay? I'll pull cards on that for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, Bay. My name's Elizabeth. I almost freaked out when you put Ella. I was like, who's Ella? My spirit guide is here. That is my email, though. And for those of you who want some of the crystal soap, don't forget, get in touch with me. It's okay. That's okay. I love it that you called me Ella. Um, and it's confusing, I'm sure, but those are my spirit guides managing my email for me. Okay, back to Heather. Will I find my person? I love that. Okay. Will I find my person? Will I find my person? Are you prepared if it says no? Okay, Kathy. And for those of you who have and haven't heard back from me, that's my bad. Somebody needs to check their emails. I did see what Sassy, she sent me such a sweet email. So, will I find my person? Okay, you can have a charm casting, absolutely. All right, you guys bear with me. It won't take too long. All right. And you guys keep your questions in mind and think about connecting with me. That helps. So, all right, Heather, now what we're going to do is I want you to say your question. Will I find my person? And think with me. Thank you for the super chat, you guys. Can I call you, is it B or Bay? I think it's Bay. That wouldn't be, no, that wouldn't be my Bailey. I got a Bailey named Bay. Thank you so much for that. I'll be sure to star that and come back to you, okay? Okay, so Heather, it would help if I put my glasses on. We're going to start creating. Here's the symbol that came out first, okay? And this is populace, all right? So what we're doing is we're creating the essence of this reading, all right? So Heather, take a deep breath. I want you to ask your question again. You can say it to yourself out loud. Will I find my person? Will Heather find her person? And this is this kind of like tail of the dragon. And don't try to read into this, okay? Because it takes on a life of its own. And let me make sure that I get the symbols correct. So bear with me, you guys. Just enjoy, come along for the ride. It gets really interesting. So this is like this. And so this was populace. We'll look back and talk about this. Populace. Cadua, Cada, Draconis. I did this yesterday for Peggy. I usually do it for myself. It's ancient but new to me. And even when I messed up and then did it right, we still got the same reading, didn't we, Peggy?
Yep. The outcome is still the same.
Same, yeah. So Heather, take a deep breath. Ask your question again. Will I find my person? Rubius. And I believe that goes. Wow. Interesting. Okay. And then, as you can see, I put them back in, which is important because you can draw the same thing. So, Heather, take a deep breath and think of your question, this person, and the outcome. And this one is pure. And And I believe it goes with like that. Action. Okay. That's what that one looks like. All right. So now we do a little magic here, and we'll get an answer, Heather, whether we like it or not. And then, we'll try again another time. See where this goes. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. No, I go 2, 1, 2. And this is 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay. Stick with me, guys. How's everybody doing? What is this? Oh, StreamYard put some message up there for me. How rude of them. Okay. Now we've got and then 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. This becomes 2, 1, 1, 1. This becomes 2, 1, 1. Okay, we're almost there. This is the mother of the reading. This becomes the daughters. Interesting enough, gender fluid in 2025. This becomes the nieces. These are the witnesses. This is the judge. So this becomes 2, 2, 2, 2. Populace. Very interesting. Let's see. I believe that is neutral to positive. So let me explain. Populace. And let me make sure, because there's only a certain number of judges that result. So I'll know if I have messed up. And I have not. See, this is the outcome that you got, populace. These are the only outcomes we can get from this. It's so interesting. The amazing infinite amount of possibilities, how it comes down to this from the energy that we create in this reading is fascinating. So let me explain populace to you. The many, and that's what it looks like on the coin. And it relates to the waxing moon, the sign of Cancer, the breast and torso. And it's about the dreamer. The dreamer hovers above a group of people, each with their own opinion and value, but coming together to only amount to indecision, incapable of attaining true dreams of the dreamer. Latin for the people, populace is an extremely neutral figure. While it represents the people of which each individual may have a voice, as a whole, it is a muddle of noise. In a reading, populace offers a multiplicity of whatever the figures are around it. So I will look at that for you. It is good in all that is good, and evil in all that is evil. The formation of dots resemble a crowd seen from above. Populace reminds us that we all have different values and opinions, but when we come together, we must find a, a common ground. It's strengthened in the 4th house and weakened in the 10th house. There's a way to do astrology with this. So let me take a look at on both sides, your witnesses are the same thing. That is fascinating. So let me tell you what those are, because that will play into this reading. And this is in Latin, caput draconis, which isn't necessarily favorable. But let me take another look at it. Draconis. And this was populous. And what I could see up here, so let's say somebody does come into your life, make sure they don't have any anger issues and like a history of being violent or anything like that. I know that's not something you would want to attract other, but there's always a possibility of drawing in the wrong kind of energy with this reading. Now, let me read this capitus. Oh, I love it. Okay. You never know. Beginnings. So I think this would be a yes, and I just want you to be careful who you attract. So let's read into this. This has to do with your North Node, the sign Virgo. Oh my gosh, where's Jean? And the body, the right arm. Why won't this go away? I can't see the chat because of it. I'm just going to share it so it'll go away. Sorry guys, I don't know what that thing is. How do I hide it? Let me delete it. Okay. Well, Peggy's watching the chat. I can't see it. So here we go. Okay. The Pathfinder wears the head of a dragon, which begins to transform him into the very beast itself, ready at any moment to begin a new quest. Who knew this was going to take this turn? I surely didn't. I'm always surprised at these things. Latin for the head of the dragon, Caput Draconis, is a favorable figure for all beginnings, but can be unfavorable when an ending is desired. Generally, it's favorable with favorable figures and, the unfavorable. I like it, actually. I just don't want you to attract anybody that has anger issues. The formation of dots resembles a dragon's head, which we can see here and here. And Caput Draconis is balanced by this other one, which we did not have. It reminds us of the vigor of beginning something new. It's strengthened in the sixth house and weakened in the 12th. Interesting. Interesting. So what does Heather think about that? Really? That is true. That's wild, isn't it, Heather? That is wild. So for you, I think this is ultimately a yes, which when I saw these come out in the beginning, oh, look, you did have the kata. It's spelled this way. So when you see Caput Draconis with this one that came out in the beginning, Claudia, forgive my Latin, Draconis, that's favorable. So this is favorable. Yeah, yeah. So keep coming back, Heather. We can do more of this. We'll pull some cards for you, but I thought you might find this really interesting. It really blows my mind every time. You're so welcome. I love that it worked out. I was a little worried there. I won't lie. I'm like, where is this going? Okay. All right. So then let me see where I started. It was Mystic Road. Will the male Gemini, Heather, that's wild. And I do hope your arm gets better, my love. I know it's driving you crazy. Okay. Will the male Gemini take any action towards me? Now, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you liked it. I find it fascinating, and when I learn the astrology part, I'll do that for you too. This is ancient wisdom. It's just ancient wisdom, and I feel blessed I found it. All right, Mystic Road. Would you like, let's see, what do I want to do for you? Will the male Gemini take any action towards me? Thanks. Thanks, Bay. Bay. I'm gonna call you Bay till I know any different. Um, Candy, hi, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Please subscribe. That's all I ask, and I'll read for you if you have questions. All right. So right now I've got Mystic. I've got a couple on the list already. So Mystic, I'm going to pull cards for you, and we're going to use Light Seers Tarot because I want to see the people that we're talking about. It's B. Aw, I like B too. I can have a B and a bay. I got to shuffle these really, really good. Oh, wait a minute. I was like, I see Lindsay's hand in there. How'd that happen? We got to put Lindsay's hand back. Why'd she slip in there? That's funny. Probably should have looked at it. All right. Will the male Gemini take any action towards me? And did we do numbers, Francesca? Don't forget, if you know birthdays, bring me dates. That goes for all of you. Okay. All right. Here we go, Mystic. Let me see what I get for you. Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Oh, good Lord. Your heating pad. Okay, Heather. I hope you get in and get some help for that. Why are these coming in reverse? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we're thinking of you, Heather. Thank you for coming in when you don't feel good. Oop. Uh, 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 uh. Um, and you guys who are new, I'm going live now. What did I say? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 1 p.m. And if you want to check out the channel, I have pick a cards. I never saw so many reversals in a hot minute here. Not always bad though, it's just I don't know. Mystic Road. It is Francesca, right? I think so. I feel like it's just been challenging, like something you're really going over and over and over in your mind. Not trusting your intuition, really worrying about this. I think we have talked about this a little bit. Gemini, she said. Lot of air energy here. No, I have to say I don't see it working out right now, and I think it's causing you to feel really stuck. Let me clarify some of this for you with the magician there. Strength. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be the one if I have to just go by what the cards say today, you know? It doesn't look good, I'll be honest. And I just want you to feel better and not so much aggravation from this and feeling really stuck and wondering where to go. You know, I want to help you flip these around a little bit. Um, Let me look at your numbers again. I think it's best, honestly, Francesca, if I'm right. I think it's Francesca. Um, wow, look at his numbers. Very much like my daughter has similar numbers. She's 6699. Uh, I don't know, Mr. Crude. I got weird vibes about this. He mirrors a lot, so he can mirror you. You guys can mirror each other. But you've got to watch that. I think it's like reflecting bad energy back at you, even if you don't know it. Like I think you said you guys are just friends, but um, mm, he's got a lot of mirror energy in him. Did we talk about this? Yeah, I know. And if you're looking at the cards, it's like, don't you dare tell her yes. You know what I mean? And this person's very complicated. He has the mirror numbers in him that exist, which makes it for a very beautiful, complicated soul. No offense, but this person can just really spin a lot, I would say. They're very intuitive though, and I see the number 11 in your oh, I'm sorry, Pippa, in your numbers. That's his entire code. And interestingly enough, if you talk about whether he's a Gemini or not, he is a magician, okay? And he mirrors the butterfly, but he is here in the reading and it was in reverse. Um, of course, he's somebody who really has all the gifts, very intuitive, intellectual, mystical, telepathic, can reinvent himself, quite a survivor, uh, somebody who can really keep moving forward. But I question a lot of the intent here with him and with you. And yeah, what Jean says is probably true too. Let me see what energy is in this year. He's Pippa. He's in a 3 year of expansion. So he's ready for new relationships and to grow his life. He's come out of some difficult things over the last couple of years, but I'm afraid you're going to see him start relationships with somebody else or date, and it just keeps leaving you feeling very reminiscent in a sense, blinded by this, stuck. And what I want you to do is focus on being this. Hey, Meredith, how are you? Thank you so much for getting in touch with me with your email and everything. I love you very much. So, Mystic, when it comes to this, I hope you understand what I'm saying. How do you feel about this? Are you okay? You can come back next week and we'll look again. Um, And I hope you appreciate just an honest answer out of me, you know? I just think he's probably seeing a lot of people right now. Does that make sense? And I'm sorry that it's probably a difficult thing for you, but okay, you're welcome. I want to show people like there's just so much love in this world and all that good stuff. And then when it doesn't happen, it's upsetting. Now, I do see Peggy pulling cards. Look at her. Let me ask Peggy, are you willing to help us? Let me pull her up here. He's unavailable. Okay, that makes sense. Watch it because he is a magician. He's going to keep some secrets too. No offense to any of you magicians out there. We all have secrets. Okay. Peggy, hey, hello.
Hello.
I got a little lost in what I was seeing and hearing, and then I looked and I see you shuffling, and I'm like, oh yes, yes, yes.
It's all right. Okay, so I'm pulling from Messages of Cosmic Oracle cards, and it is interesting. It says, someone is in need of your love, offer it to them.
It could be somebody else that you're not even seeing. We did have
Right.
the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, Mystic, I want you to think about it. It's, and free yourself from the thought of this person, even just for a while, maybe not forever, but free yourself from those thoughts, okay? Because I do believe there's something better for you. And Jean, even who seems to be very intuitive, has put like selfish kind of energy. If you don't mind taking input from the chat, um, yeah, yeah. All right. Interesting. I like that. I like it. I love that card, Peggy. Thank you, because I don't want to leave people feeling like, oh, that's not going to work out. Now what? But
Well, and
yeah,
this could also mean herself, too.
very much so. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Okay, that was awesome. Let's see who we have next. Okay, let me go with Bay because she was so sweet to give me a little tip. Will G reconcile with me this month? Will G reconcile with me this month? Who said, yeah, what a lovely day once the charm readings. Okay. I knew. I was like, wait a minute. No, will G reconcile with me? Let me see which cards I want to use. What are they thinking? Let me get those. Where are they? Where are you guys? My own card. One second. Let me make sure I got everybody. Let me start with this and then I'll pull a few more. Will G reconcile with me? What did Sassy say? Yeah. And and just when you start to do that, you never know who's going to walk through the door. Okay, so B, I want to be there for you, but there are blocks. So, I mean, if we just had to go by this, I'd be like, no, he's still not ready to reconcile. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, Jean. It's 134 here. So we'll just keep this here and let me see what kind of blocks we're talking about. You might want to look at the pick a card today. Right? Um let's see what I want to use for you. I'm gonna go with Flower Child. Flower Child. Hey B. Aw. Love seeing you guys hanging out in the chat. Confusion. So B, you're gonna pick up on some of what this means. So it's either, this could be your energy or his, but that's definitely about being confused. A lot of choices, a lot of decisions to make. I would say this is you. And waiting around again for somebody, I don't recommend it. And it has you feeling really strapped down, tied down to this when you don't need to be. You just got to wiggle, 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 wiggle out of it. Which reminds me of Peggy, the crystalist. Yeah. And and not to be rude, I'm gonna pop you back down so I can see the whole board. Okay. Because I'm gonna keep going here. Yeah, I think what I said, B, really is where we're going with this. You deserve more. And I think that you're okay being you. And there's a lot of abundance around you. A lot of creativity. Um, this feels icky, right? But you're coming out of it. And we'll look at what the signs could be. Yeah, this you're getting really tired of this, B. Yeah. And also, B, I don't believe I've done numerology for you. So next week I'll be live again Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So B, come back with numbers. Birth dates, I don't need time or place, and I can dive deeper into this. Um, I feel like with this person, there's been a lot of like extraordinary amount of jealousy and fighting, chaos. Two of Pentacles, so many decisions. Hold on, Chano, don't go get the food. Chano, come here. Chano, Chano, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I think the decision, much like the other reading we had, it's funny how the energies we come in together. And I feel you guys. I get it. I get Heather's question. I get all of this. It's really coming down to choosing you in this. And to stop thinking about it so much. Bless your heart. You got to rest your mind because you are a natural born leader in this scenario. And I just know you deserve better. What's on the bottom of the deck? Six of Cups. I don't know if you've known this person for a long time. There could be that. If you knew him when you were little, anything like that. But what I want you to do, if you don't mind me saying so, is think about the little bee and things that it is exhausting. I know. I'm like, let's just go have some like coffee and tea together and talk and like just rest, right? Not think about this all the time. And then when you do that, you're gonna be fine. And it's really about remembering, I hope when you were little, some happy times when you were treated really well. Um, because this is what you deserve. Not all this. You're just like, I don't know. So obviously something has gone on, right? That caused a lot of confusion and chaos and conflict. So only you know and he knows what these blocks are, but they're not gone and it's not good for you. And so I want you to just focus on the little bee inside of you and you expect this to come. Ah, look at that. That's funny. But yeah, you deserve somebody who's almost like I don't know why I'm saying this. This is gonna sound silly, right? But kissing a frog and he turns into a prince. This person is probably around you and you're not paying attention because you're blinded by all this other stuff. Yeah, that's wild. Wild, wild. And let me see what Peggy got. And then I've got all kinds of kings and queens coming out. So look out. Careful what you wish for. It's coming in. Not with this person though. And I don't really, if it's not nice to say. Oh my gosh. Well, that is an Aries energy. However, I get you. I often have, well, not often. It's not like I've even dated that much, but I've dated two Aries men. It was very difficult. Not all Aries, but I get you. Let me see what Peggy has tapped into for us. And to boom, there she is. It's like magic all the way from Vegas. I can manifest her. I
Right.
love that.
So I pulled again from Messages of Cosmic Oracle,
Ooh, awesome.
and it says, bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams, and you've got this.
Oh, I love that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Not uh, exactly giving people the messages I think they want to hear today.
No,
However,
I'm
love is
sorry.
truth and truth is love. That's something that I always say.
Mhm.
And when you get down to the bottom of it, and if people won't tell you the truth, you know your own truth. You're so welcome. You can call me Ella anytime too. And I'm leaving that up there just so everybody knows how to reach me because we do have some beautiful crystal soap to send out to you guys. Yeah, therein lies the rub that I have to say these things, and I'm like, ugh. And it feels that way for me too. I'll pull cards. I'm like, really? That's what you want to tell me? I don't like you. All right. So let me see. I've only got till 2 o'clock. So let me go to what's a lovely day. She wants a charm cast. Okay. Peggy, I'm gonna don't leave me, but I'm gonna bop you down there. Whoop. Okay. Let's get the charms out. Now, what a lovely day. What are we zoning in on? What are you looking for? Oh boy, possibly. There's a lot of jealous energy going on. Sorry about that, B. Your spiritual gifts. Ooh, I love that. Well, this is going to be a layered reading for you because you just did that. My spiritual gifts. Okay, we're going to start with the Alchemy Oracle deck, and then I'm going to I'm going to do the charms for you. So everybody stick around. Hit the share button. It's like copy link. Um, you don't have to share it, but it might help the algorithm. Truth. All right. My spiritual gifts. You're so welcome. Uh-huh. Let's go. Good Lord, woman. Ah, that was Lionsgate for you. A little bit of an upgrade there. Like you are on fire. This is it says everything that you need to know. Hold on. I just ripped the earbud out of my ear. That was fun. Let's talk about the crossroads. This is where I don't know if you want to start using your spiritual gifts, but something like that is popping into my mind. Change, choice, your energy may be divided. So are you trying to get into something different? Think about that. A new life path or direction, birthing. Also, we have the Empress and expansion, all this Venus, amazing energy. This is a time for you to create whatever you want, and your spiritual growth is off the chart. Also, it can be about mystery and coming away from your comfort zone. Okay? So there's a lot of truth in that. All right. Spiritual gifts. I don't know what your numerology is without looking back at our paperwork, but uh, you're ready to go. You want to start a YouTube channel? You want to read cards? What do you want to do? Also, you guys, I'm going to try over the next few days to work on some journals for you. And also this astral travel conversation we're going to have. It's going to be really cool. All right, so let's see what this has to say. Move that. Let's move this. Kind of want to block this off a little bit. All right, let's bring it in like that, like that. Okay, let me do this one more time. Sorry for all the noise. You're so welcome. Thank you all for being here. Okay, take a deep breath with me. Let's see what we got. Scared my dog. It's okay, Pippa. Let me take a look. All right. Let's see. Look at Archangel Michael. Let me move my mic too, you guys. Okay. Right here across this. Here's your body. You're upright. You're receptive to this. And you have Archangel Michael's sword right at the top of your head coming through this reading, touching Archangel Uriel. Across, never give up. I understand there's been some heartache, something unexpected, and I feel like you're still healing from that. Give yourself time. It was a tower moment. Um, yeah, working on reconnecting. Yeah, I see that. I see that. I don't know, I'm not sure what this tower was that came in. Um, Definitely rocked your world, right? The 7 is here. It could have been an age that you were at. It's also Cancerian energy, but the soldier, past life energy. Um, and the fact that I know you can do the impossible. So I want you to keep that. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. See right here? This is the shaman's mask on your emotions. So I see where you are getting in touch with your intuition and opening up to the spiritual path. And here we have Scorpio energy. Am I right, Peggy? Scorpio?
Yeah, that one's Scorpio.
Yeah,
It
thank
has
you.
the tail.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, wait a minute. There's a couple that look a little alike.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Virgo and Scorpio look alike.
She says Virgo. You're Virgo? Past lives. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I feel that. I feel that energy strongly. And have you been married before? Or does this tower have to do with a long-term relationship? No? Okay. Um, as you open up to your spiritual gifts, like, don't be surprised if someone comes in, you've never been in a relationship. Well, guess what? I think you might be ready for one. That's the big key to this puzzle, and the scissor and the hook are here together with this whole thing, and I think you've been in denial about what you need. And this spiritual path is gonna open this up for you. It's gonna open up your heart. We're gonna talk about that. But you need to, I love that you're working on healing and loving yourself, but I want you to be ready to pull these hooks out once and for all, to not be in denial and don't think everybody that comes in is going to, um, be, like, deceitful towards you, okay? Because you need this love to come in and this connection, and I believe that is on tap as well as your spiritual expansion. I'm gonna pop your comment down. How do I get rid of that too? I wanna be able to show you everything. Okay. Oh, go away. Dang it. There. Oh, for the love of God, this thing. Okay, I'll just move the one thing I wanna show you way, way over here is the compass. So I know that you're, way off course. But remember the Oracle Alchemy deck? You're birthing these new experiences, new opportunities, and new relationships. And so it will get you back on the right path. Let me look at your comments. Now I've lost the comments. Yeah, I know. But I also know the right person is like stepping up on deck is what I want to say. Now, I see too a strong yes here about your heart and balancing out your emotions from when you were little. And a lot of the cross is beautiful. Don't anybody take this negatively. But this can come with a lot of weight and responsibility when you were little. Um, like, energy and frequency and burdens that don't belong to you, but you are balancing that out. And you're still very shielded, though. Your heart is extremely shielded. And I would like to see you get ready for love, okay? And more fortune. And it's going to strengthen your confidence. This is like a solar shield for you. And then as we get down under all that, once we balance out the heart and understand, okay, I'm shielded and it's stunning your growth a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Um, so just get ready for this and be open to it. And everybody says, oh, I don't like it when I use that word. It's not that hard. This is a lot of transformation for you. But right here, look at this. Look what you're holding on to, literally holding on to. Here's your head. This is what you're hooked into. So we had the scissors over here, right? But you're also hooked into your intuition. Isn't that fantastic? So trust your intuition, trust the path that you're on. You're at a crossroads. It's new. And not only that, you're going to meet someone. Um, the gun is here for protection. This is where everything comes back. Even if you've been worried about money, I think that starts to change. And here's the other little heart right by your feet. The key here is that you've done a lot of this work. Intuitively, you're on it. You're ready. And I feel these charms are telling us the same thing that the cards did. I want you to never give up. This transformation is happening whether you like it or not. You've gotten a spiritual upgrade, an intuition um, upgrade, all of it. And love coming in. What else do I need to tell you before I do this? Very, very strong connection between Archangel Michael, and Archangel Uriel. And Archangel Michael is to help you clear your mind, body, and spirit of negativity to create a shield of protection when called upon. That is something you're going to start working on. And then you won't be so worried about who you meet. Archangel Michael helps to sever energetic cords that no longer serve you. It helps one to a clear path to inspire and promote growth and moving forward, which also was in the threes that I mentioned. And Uriel is all about, shoot. Let me ask Peggy. I think she knows. I've just drawn a blank on Uriel.
On
Uriel?
Archangel Uriel. I'm drawing a blank myself.
I think it's about prosperity and abundance, which also was in this. Wisdom. Thank you. Wisdom. Yeah. Also, there's a message here about some good fortune coming in, and that could be, money, job changes, the crossroads you're at, or it could be like a wealthy partner coming in. Who who's so cute? Oh, Peggy is. She's so cute. I know. And I bet she has a card for you. What a lovely day. I hope this helped. I mean, I'm kind of blown away by it, actually. I love it for you. Peggy, I'm sorry. Let me be quiet.
That's okay. I drew from Guide to the Hidden Realms, and I got a very interesting card. It says, "In the midst of radiant fire." It's inspiration, passion, obsession,
Oh,
and cleansing fire.
wow. Mm,
Yeah, really
that's
pretty.
fantastic. I think there's something, yeah, take your time. Me too, but I'm old. I don't have a lot of time left. I also don't have a lot of patience left for, the person that's going to come into my life is going to fit all of it's going to be that piece of the puzzle, that we've been missing kind of a thing. And short of that, I just toss the puzzle away and look, there's the puzzle piece. But yeah, I think it's really a good reading for you. Of everybody that asks me yes or no, it's a yes for you. Um, your spiritual gifts are given, but you did get an upgrade. And I just feel like there's a lot of new opportunity coming in for you. Yeah. And that card that Peggy pulled also, I mean, passion and creativity, out of the box thinking is what I pick up on. But also that this person could come in really hot and fiery and almost be obsessed with you. And you're going to be like, oh my God. Right. So give it a chance. Oh, thanks. I'm fine. I don't need anybody, but I've got you all. You really make my day every day. And I'm glad I could end today on a beautiful note where there wasn't a lot of negativity. All positive. Yes. Thanks, Sassy. All positive. All right. So I do have a hard stop today at 2. I oh Thanks. You're welcome. Thank you for everything you guys do for me. I appreciate your time and your energy and your support so much. So do hit the like and subscribe. Come back next week. I can't wait to see you, Stassi. I'm going to reply to all the emails. Peggy's giving kisses. Kisses to you, Peggy. Love you for being here. You guys, I'm ending the live, but come back. I'll see you Tuesday. We'll start all over again. And do check out the pick a cards I'll be posting. Bye, guys. Much love.